battle.
Of fighting men they have full 300,000.
That's 5 to 1. Besides, they are all fresh.
God's arms strike with us. 'Tis a fearful odds. God be with you, princes all. I'll to my charge, if we no more meet till we meet in heaven. The joyfully warriors, all, adieu.
Farewell, good Erpingham. Good luck go with thee.
Farewell, kind lord. Fight valiantly today, but I do thee wrong to mind thee of it, for thou art framed of the firm truth of valor.
Oh, that we had but 1/10,000 of those men in England that do no work today.
What's he that wishes so? My cousin Westmoreland? No, my fair cousin. We are marked to die. We are enough to do our country loss. And if to live, the fewer men, the greater share of honor. God's will, I pray thee, wish not one man more. By Jove, I am not covetous for gold, nor care I who doth feed upon my cost. It yearns me not if men my garments wear. Such outward things dwell not in my desires. But if it be a sin to covet honor, I am the most offending soul alive. No, faith, my cuz, wish not a man from England. God's peace, I would not lose so great an honor as one man more methinks would share from me. For the best hope I have, oh, do not wish one more. Rather proclaim it, Westmoreland, through my host, that he which hath no stomach to this fight, let him depart. His passport shall be made, crowns for convoy put into his purse. We would not die in that man's company that fears his fellowship to die with us. This day is called the Feast of Crispian. He that outlives this day and comes safe home shall stand a tiptoe when this day is named, and rouse him at the name of Crispian. He that shall live this day and see old age shall yearly on the vigil feast his neighbors and say, tomorrow is St. Crispian. Then will he strip his sleeves and show his scars and say, these wounds I had on Crispin's day. Old men forget, yet all shall be forgot. But he'll remember with advantages what feats he did that day. Then shall our names familiar in his mouth as household words. Harry the King!
Harry the King!
Bedford! Exeter! Warwick! And Talbot, Westmoreland, and Gloucester be in their flowing cups, freshly remembered. This story shall the good man teach his son, and Crispian shall ne'er go by from this day to the ending of the world, but we in it shall be remembered. We few, we happy few, we band of brothers. For he today that sheds his blood with me shall be my brother, be he ne'er so vile this day. shall gentle his condition, and gentlemen in England, now abed, shall think themselves accursed they were not here, and hold their manhoods cheap, whilst any speaks that fought with us upon St. Crispin's Day!
My sovereign lord, bestow yourself with speed. The French are bravely in their battle set, and will with all expedients charge upon us.
All things be ready if our minds be so.
Perish the man whose mind is backward now.
Thou dost not wish more help from England,
Oh,
cuz.
God's will, my liege. Would you and I alone, without more help, could fight this royal battle?
Why, thou hast just unwished 5,000 men, which likes me better than to wish us one. You know your places. God be with you all!
Once more, King Harry, I come to know of thee, if for thy ransom thou wilt now compound, before thy most assured overthrow. Besides, in mercy, the constable desires that thee wilt mind thy followers of repentance, that they may make a sweet and peaceful respite from off this field, before their bodies, poor wretches, must lie and fester.
Who hath sent thee now?
The constable of France.
I pray thee, bear my former answer back, bid them achieve me, and then shall my bones. Good God, why should they mock poor fellows thus? The man that once sold the lion's skin while the beast lived was killed with hunting him. And many of our bodies shall no doubt find native graves, upon the which I trust shall witness live in brass of this day's work. And those that leave their valiant bones in France, dying like men, though buried in your dunghills, they shall be famed. For there the sun shall greet them and draw their honors reeking up toward heaven, leaving their earthly parts to choke your clime, the smell whereof shall breed a plague in France. Let me speak proudly. We are but warriors for the working day. Our gayness and our guilt are all besmirched with rainy marching in the painful field, and time hath worn us into slovenry. But by the mass, our hearts are in the trim, and my poor soldiers tell me yet ere night they'll be in fresher robes, or they will pluck the gay new coats or the French soldiers' heads and turn them out of service. If they do this, as if God please they shall, my ransom then will soon be levied. Herald, save thou thy labor. Comest thou no more for ransom, gentle herald, but they shall have none, I swear. But these, my joints, which if they have as I will leave 'em, shall yield them little. Tell the constable.
I shall tell him, King Harry, and fare thee well. From Harold thou shalt hear no more.
I fear thou once more come again for ransom.
My lord, most humbly on my knee I do beg the leading of the vanguard.
Take it, brave York. Now, soldiers, march away, and how thou pleasest, go to sport!